Jam, you heard me? You already know what time it is. This your boy Stickman on with Jam Stickman. So today, I told y'all I was coming with it, you hear me? I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all. This right here is my opinion. I would call it a reaction, but I mean, I'm basically just giving y'all my review of what I think about the show. And that show is The Ultimatum. Now, I don't know if any of y'all watching it. It was #1 on Netflix. I know a lot of people probably was watching it. I like shit like that, you hear me? I think they even have they got another show, Love at First Sight, Love is Blind. It's something like that, I don't know. It's one of those shows, but I like shit like this. I watch all that shit. But The Ultimatum, I'm giving y'all my review of, let's get it, Season 1, Episode 1. Now I'm gonna break this down in 2 parts. This part 1. On part 1, I'm just gonna let y'all know what I think about what's going on right now. So I watched the episode 1, and I mean, just overall, I have my notes. Peep this out. Got my notes of what I think, you hear me? Now, before we even get to that, let's talk about The Ultimatum. #1, y'all let me know. Matter of fact, before I let y'all know, subscribe to everything. It's right there at the top, you hear me? Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm giving y'all everything all the way up to the reunion. But for right now, this is just episode 1. So make sure y'all subscribe. Now, let's talk about The Ultimatum. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about husbands or wives, or not even husbands, boyfriends or girlfriends giving their significant other an ultimatum. For me, my personal opinion, I feel like if you give somebody an ultimatum, it's you kind of trying to force it. And you don't want to force anything on anybody. That's just my personal opinion. Because I feel like once you start dropping like ultimatums and shit, then boom, let's say that he do sit down and he do propose, then what? I mean, he only did it because shit, you forced him to. He wasn't necessarily really ready to do it. He probably wanted to, but he just wasn't ready at that moment. But you forced him to do it before he was ready. Therefore, I mean, my boy might not be happy with that decision. He just did it because you wanted it. So I feel like y'all should think about, you know, in any relationships, you should think about how the other person feels. But let's get into it, you hear me? So I got my, hold on, I feel like, what's up off Blue's Clues, you hear me? My handy dandy notebook. So boom, the first couple I have, Shanique and Randall. Now, Shanique gave Randall the ultimatum. Now, from what I seen, and it's just me, I mean, I watched the episode, but I'm not about to give y'all play by play. I'm gonna just give y'all what I seen, what I felt was necessary to put out there. So, Shanique said that she had a lot of qualities to look for in a wife. She said she can cook, but she said she don't do dishes. Why you not doing dishes? I mean, to be honest, I don't even think that's a quality. That's just something that I feel like you should do. I mean, niggas don't want to just be doing dishes all day. I feel like you should be contributing to that. Especially if I'm cooking, you hear me? You gotta do the dishes. So, I mean, that's an X for me right there, Randall. Gotta watch that, son. You don't want to be doing the dishes all the time. Now, he said that he wanted to get rid of some debt before he got married. And he wants somebody that's financially conscious. Because he said that she doesn't have good spending habits. He said that she likes to spend, and he wants somebody that's financially conscious. So he feel like he don't want to really get married, or he feel like she should actually try to fix that, you know, making bad financial decisions before she wants to get married. I financial decisions, I think that's important. You don't want to be with anybody that's just going to be just spending money like crazy, not really worrying about what bills you got coming up or shit like that. You don't want nobody just out there just spending, and not actually being responsible. You have to be responsible. You don't want somebody that's irresponsible. So, but she crying, but she gave him the ultimatum. At the end of the day, whoever gave the ultimatum, y'all opened up y'all relationship to this. So, it is what it is. You hear me? Now, before I actually keep going, now with the ultimatum, so on the show, this for people who haven't watched the show. And by the way, if you haven't watched the show, I wouldn't advise watching this, but just putting that out there. But for the ultimatum, how the show works, boom, the couples come on there. When they come on there, they stay with their person for a little, you hear me, whoever they came with. But then they actually get to go on dates, I think for like 5 days. So they go on dates for like a week and they date around with the other couples. Once they date around with the other couples at the end of that week, they actually get to pick somebody from the other couple, from the other relationship to actually stay with for 3 weeks, as if they're married, to see how it is to actually just to be with somebody else other than your significant other. So they stay with that person for 3 weeks. Number one, I'm not doing that. Come on. Now, I'm not about to let my girl go stay with nobody for no 3 weeks. You hear me? That's just crazy. But it's what they signed up for. But that's the gist of the show. So we got Shanique and Randall out the way. Let's get to Rey and Zayn. Now, Rey and Zayn, you hear me? Rey said that she had a life planned out. They have people that have their life planned out. She said that is school, she graduate, and then marriage, and then kids. She have a plan. That's how she feels like life should go. And she said she know how to fuck. She said that it's not gonna be, you're not gonna find that in any other girls that's on the show. But I had to break it to you. You hear me? There's probably somebody out there that know how to do it better than you. There's always somebody out there that know how to do it better. So can he find that somewhere else? He absolutely can. But that's why he with you, you hear me? So kudos to y'all. But my thing is, what does that have to do with marriage? I don't think that has anything to do with marriage. Another thing, she can't even tell my son Zay how she actually feel. She can't tell him how she feel, you hear me? He said that he needs more from her. He said that he feel like he can actually sit down and talk about her all day and tell her how he feels, but when it comes to him asking her how she feels, she can't really give that to him. I think even in one of the, like they do like the little confessionals, one of the producers asked her the same question, and it was literally silent on that bitch, and she was just like, can we skip that question for now? Like, can we move on to the next question, or is that the last one? She can't. If you can't tell me how you feel about me or how you actually really feel about me, something going on. I don't think she actually wants marriage. But at the same time, Zay, I don't think he ready either. He said that it was his first real relationship. Yeah, I don't think he's ready. First real relationship, and you just go marry the person. I feel like people should, explore. I feel like people should try to go out, meet people. And if you do meet somebody, yeah, that's fine. But your first real relationship, I don't know. I don't think that he ready. I don't think neither one of them ready, to be honest. That's just my opinion, though. So, moving on. Now we get into April and Nate. So April gave, I don't even know if that's his name. His name not Nate. What's the dude's name? The light-skinned dude with the eyes. Damn, I don't know his name. What's his name? Jake. That's his name. So April and Jake. So she gave him the ultimatum. Now I ain't gonna lie, right off the bat, Soon as they had their little conversation when they was eating and stuff, you hear me? She already seems away to me. Jake seems like he wants to be with her. Like, he genuinely seems like he really want to be with her. I don't even know why they on the show, to be honest. I mean, obviously she gave him an ultimatum, but I think that she didn't really have to give him an ultimatum because I really think that he wants to be with her. April said that he brought her a car, a van. She said, why would you buy me a van if we're not even married? I mean, people buy other people gifts all the time. I mean, a car, that signifies marriage? I don't think that signifies marriage. But she felt like, she was like, well, you know, I told you that I want that car. This is my mom car. I got the 2 back seats because I got the car and ain't nothing in the back of it. I'm like, okay, you gonna get something in the back of it. Just give it time. Why you rushing? You heard me? Number one, my boy Jake said that he just got out the military and he wanted to travel, you know, live a little and be financially stable before he had kids. He only been out for a year. Why you rushing, my boy? I feel like you literally would get the ring. Just give my son some time to travel. Have fun with you, of course, you hear me? And just try to find, you know, what he want to do and just get financially stable. I feel like you would get a ring. You just got to calm down, you hear me? You can't rush him. You probably get the kids too, because he even said that he want kids. Just calm down. You gonna get it, you hear me? Let's get to the next couple, you hear me? Madeline and Colby. He gave her the ultimatum. She not ready. I seen that, man, from the conversations, you could tell that she not ready. You could tell. She said that she don't believe in being with one person. Red flag right there. Flag on the plate, you hear me? And she was already talking about exploring Randall. She ain't even talked to the nigga yet. Red flag, you hear me? That's 2 of them right there already. You can't force her to be ready, Colby. You can't. She's not ready. Anybody that say they don't believe in being with one person, they're not ready for. She literally told you she don't believe in that. So why would you want to marry that? Why? I'm talking to you, Colby. Why? Why are you trying to force it? She already ready to hop on my boy Randall, you hear me? Why? Moving on. She not ready. I have Lauren and Nate. I did say who it was. I said April and Nate, but it's April and Jacob, you hear me? I fucked up on that. But I have Lauren and Nate. Now Nate gave her the ultimatum. Nate says that he wants kids and she doesn't. Sounds like a recipe for disaster already. You want kids, she don't want kids. What can we do? There's nothing that we can do. She literally said that she don't believe in sacrifices. Sometimes in relationships you do make sacrifices. And she said that she don't want to see kids as a sacrifice. Now, Mars, back up. Y'all see my dog in the camera. She's coming over here because I believe that she's bored. Mars, back up. Come on. I know. My dog is all in the camera. You hear me? She loves me. I know. But, like I said, you want kids, she doesn't. It's a no-go already. She said that she feels weird interacting with kids, and she said you should be with someone with similar wants and needs. That sounds like someone that's telling you, I don't want to be with you. She's telling you that you should be with somebody with similar wants and needs. She says she feels good interacting with kids. She doesn't want kids. You're not. What else you need to know, Nate? What else? She don't want it. What else do you need to know? Leave it alone, son. Leave it alone. Go ahead and find somebody that wants kids. She does not want it. Find somebody that wants it so you can be happy, so she can be happy. Leave it alone. Now, there's another couple on there. I have Alexis and Hunter. Now, I watched the episode. Like I said, I am giving y'all a part 2. This is just part 1. But on part 2, I will give y'all more about them. But what I can tell y'all is that she gave him the ultimatum. But stay tuned for part 2. I will give y'all more about them. Hopefully y'all like this. If y'all do like it, make sure y'all hit the like button. Give it a thumbs up, you hear me? I'm about to give y'all more of this. I'm about to give y'all all the way up to the season finale. This is just episode 1, part 1. Part 2 coming. Get ready. Make sure y'all follow everything right there at the top. Hit the notification. Hit the like button if y'all like it. Flood the comments. Let me know what y'all think about ultimatums. Do y'all think couples should give each other ultimatums? Tell me what y'all think about the other couples if you watch the show. If you watch the show, talk to me. I'm trying to talk. Let's talk about it in the comments, you hear me? But this your boy Stickman from Wajam Stickman, and I am out. Cut the camera.